got to talk about. We've had some changes. All right, I got to stop looking at one and look at the other. Because I got two screens going here. So hey, um, somebody last week it was Scott. Hi, Scott. I remember your name. Okay. So the last week we're making changes, and I made a little comment like this: how can we make changes? We're the best show on earth. We're the best show there ever was. How can we make changes and get things better? Well, you got to think about that. You can always polish a diamond, and that's what we're doing. We're polishing a diamond. If you've seen the newsletter that came out today, I put it on 24 different websites today. AT&T screwed me up, so I had to walk over to the library about 2 blocks away and use their service because I could get the email, the newsletter, but I couldn't back to the web, Facebook. So I went to use their server and I put it on there and spread it around because I wanted people to see what we've done. We retuned the newsletter. You see an article in there about Marks of the Lake? That's just a taste of what we newsletter. And last week I said something about that. My dream a couple of years ago when we started putting this together, and this whole thing is a dream, folks. Remember, this is, I got brain damage, and 6 years ago, this idea, why can't we have a club just like this that's not locked into politics and formalities and rules and you got this. We don't have any of those. We really don't. We don't have any of that protocol that I say has destroyed organizations and clubs. And it really does. And all of a sudden, everybody gets interested in what happens with the money and where did money go and did you pay and what do you do with it and all that. And we've been so plain, clean, and simple. It's unfunny. It really is. So the changes we made, we added some little bio stuff into our newsletters. We've created a donation button on our face on our page of our website. Top right hand corner, orange button or yellow button. It says donate. Yeah, go there, read it, look at it. It's going to take you to a site where you can make a donation. You can make one donation, or you can sign up and give a couple of bucks a month or whatever. You can. And what's the money go for? Do you know we have no other income from except that and what we've been very frugal with in the past. We came up with a way to get hats done, and that's on our website. Hats been printed through Amazon because you're going to pay the actual cost, really, the actual cost of what it costs to get that hat done. That's what you're going to pay to get a hat made. And then we had stickers done, and I financed those, and then we sold them back to you at the cost. And then I found out an old ammo buddy of mine, right, and he gave us 1,000. So we had more, and we sold those to you at Lux cost, and I still have a couple of hundred of them still left. And we do that at cost because we had no money. And we've done some other that. Now we're looking at some embroidered patches. I really like the embroidered patch idea, and I put it on my smock, on my jacket, on my apron, or whatever, because it's just something to show off I support the club. We've done those things on a shoestring because we had no income. Well, donate gives us some income. It's going to be protected. We're not going to use that to pay somebody to go someplace and do something or give a bonus to something. Do one of these phony tutorial things or an alumni thing or what do you call when you go to school, a scholarship or anything like that. No, 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 no. This is about wood turning. It is. We making those changes and we keep them clean and simple. And why? Because we love wood turning. We have the world's greatest newsletter on wood turning, yet it comes out every other week. It costs you nothing. And I dare you a copy of it every time it comes out and distribute it to every member of your club by email. It's free. We want you to do that. We ask you, we beg you to please do that. Send it out there. There's no commercialism in it. There's no advertisements, no commitments, no begging, nothing. None of that's in the newsletter. It's just facts about wood turning. That's why we get together. And then we do gallery. We show you wood turning. We don't do any promotion. We've lost some members in the past because we've reeled them in by saying, you really can't talk about, well, I got to do this because of that and that. No, the rule is no promotion, no advertisement, no promises, no commitments, nothing. We're clean, straight down the line. To stay that way. If we break that rule, leave because we
Right.
don't want to do that. We're here for that reason. This was sworn to keep it clean and level. And you guys are doing it. You gals are doing it. You're keeping it clean, and it's so good to know that this can work. We do it each week. We do it every month. We do it all the time. We say we care about people. We look at their work. We know what they can do, and we learn from it. And the best part of it, no matter what we do, it's always right. We have a no bud guarantee. I can love your work. I can look at it, but I can't criticize it. Don't ask me to critique your work. Show it to me. Let me look at it. Let me see the beauty you have. Let me see what you came up with. Let me see what came out of here. What came out of here. I want to see all that. I want to see what came out of your shop. Who are you? How did you get started? Dan and I were talking about it today. If I asked Peter down the street, "Hey, Peter, how did you get started into wood turning?" His answer would be pretty simple. I found a way outside of our lady's house down the street on the clean out after the estate sale. I brought it home, I rebuilt it, I refurbished it, and then he asked me how to work it. That's how I got started. So if I asked you, how did you get started in wood turning? Can you give me a good, quick paragraph on how you got started? And don't you believe I could get a good, quick paragraphs about that, and I wouldn't get the same one twice? And you'd be amazed what we'll hear because we're all wood turners. Ain't a damn one of us different or the same. Really, this is a fun place to be. I'm seeing people I've never seen in my life before, like I've never seen it before, enjoying it like I've never seen it before. And this is what it is about. WorldwideWoodTurners.org. It's the club you want it, you built. And that's why I'm here. So we're going to do a gallery, we're gonna have a little fun, talk some safety, see a fantastic, and a whole lot more. It's right here. Every Wednesday night, WorldwideWoodTurners.org. If you catch us on a flip flop, we'll see you there too. All right, take it, Dane.
All right. Sounds good. Very good. Thank you, Captain. All right. So we got a bunch of gallery that's been coming in tonight. So let's go to our gallery host, and he can kick things off. Go
Yep,
ahead, Matt. What you got?
we're gonna start with Al tonight. What you got, Al?
How's everybody?
Very good, Al. Good to see you.
That's good. I haven't done a whole lot of wood turning past couple months. Dave Robinson, I don't know if he's on tonight or not. He gave me a banana bowl, and I made some little flares
Cool.
on my things, but I went and broke it.
Oh no.
That's
Remember what I did last week with those edges that broke off?
sure.
Happens to
Yep,
Oh,
that's what the torch is for, Al.
Hey, Clark.
That's all I have. Like I said, I haven't been doing much turning lately, but love the club. Donations are already on the mail. And to also talk about if you don't want to go and do the PayPal thing, that there's an address that you can send. So talk about that.
Correct. Yes. Let me
Thanks,
talk
Tim.
on that next week because I haven't I don't think I've let Scott know about it yet.
Oh, it's going to him.
Yeah, it's going to Scott.
All right. Well, thanks, Al. That's
All
a
right,
very
everybody
nice
have a good
piece.
night. Everybody have a real good night. Good night, everybody.
Yep. Next up is Joaquin. What you got, Joaquin?
Well, it's not a glass of bourbon this time
And why not?
because I just finished it and I have to go mix another old fashioned.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I got a new toy, and so this is actually number 2 of a successful threaded box.
Nice.
And my puppy ate my homework. He was mad at me because I didn't take him with me, and he ate the first one. This is number 3.
Mm.
And the reason I'm developing these is because I am writing fresh instructions for the Baxter's Threadmaster.
Wow.
Because bless his heart, Willard Baxter's instructions are very confusing. But in Willard Baxter's honor, I did do an acorn.
Nice.
And I've got another one on the lathe. So there's a threaded acorn.
What size threads are those?
These are 12 TPI.
Right on. Yeah, it looks
And
good.
this was made with the Baxter Threadmaster.
With the Baxter, yes.
And you got that where from?
Bestwood Tools.
Thank you. Okay.
Willard Baxter died right after Vic at Bestwoods bought the patent to produce the machine. And Vic's been looking for help to rewrite the instructions and make a video of how to use the tool. And I've taken that project on.
Nice.
And then this is a piece of crabapple from a tree that went down across the street last year. And this was dry, and it's only been down a year. This is bone dry. But I just had a kind of a fun idea for a teardrop. I'm not sold yet, so I haven't. That's not completely secure yet because I think I'm going to mount it some way different. My original idea was a piece of burl cap of Australian burl cap, but I didn't have the piece that I thought I had remembered I had, and then I remembered I bookmatched it for a buddy to use to make knife scales. So I've got to find some more burl cap, but that's just a little fun. I just was thinking about making raindrops that were falling. So there's one.
Looks like
That's
a
pretty cool.
crane.
I'm sorry.
It looks like a crane.
Well,
Whooping
and somebody
crane.
somebody on a Facebook page said, "Yeah, you know, another piece you can make a bird." And yeah, I might use that, but I just was playing with the idea of rain because we've had a little bit of it over the last couple of weeks, and it just was something was in my head. So that's all.
Very cool. Thanks, Joaquin.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Thank you. Oh, and send your photos in for the newsletter.
Editor at
Yep.
Worldwide.
I'm still waiting for walnut oil to dry. Not walnut. Walrus oil to dry. Tongue oil.
Yeah, if you're waiting for tongue.
After I
You
ordered
know-
that pure tongue oil, I was playing around on the I don't want to get thrown off, but it was Walrus Oil's website. Didn't want to mention brand names and get hollered at thinking I'm promoting them. Oh, I found out they have a polarized pure tongue oil.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Supposedly
a lot of-
site
a lot of
that
folks
says
do.
It's just heat treated, and I'm assuming it'll dry a lot faster.
Go get you
Yep,
some
that's what
Japan dryer.
The only reason I use pure tongue oil is because there are no accelerants in it. There's no heavy metals.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this Walrus Oil claims it's still food safe. It's just heat treated with no dryer or anything added to it.
Interesting. Might have to check that out.
Yeah, I didn't realize that until after I got this pint or quart.
Yeah.
So in a year when this dries up, I'll get another one.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
And thanks, Joaquin. Next up is Dale. What you got, Dale?
Okay, well, I was doing some practicing with some construction pine. That's a hollow form.
That's
pretty
nice.
good.
I
great.
Rich
Yes.
guys again.
Very nice.
my own
is.
purple because they didn't have a purple, so I combined red and blue to make a purple.
Looks nice.
Good.
The
Yeah, that's pretty.
finial's black ink for filling pens.
What did you use? A four, or did you glue two 2x4s together, or what?
No, that was a 4x4.
Okay.
And then I got another one, construction pine, that I used a dark green.
Oh, I like the green. I really like the green.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, nice shapes. They work out
Where'd you
real.
hollow it from? Top or bottom?
Top.
Does the top come off?
Nope, it's glued on.
What?
I glued it on so it don't get lost.
That way nobody can reach in and see how smooth your sanity inside.
Or
That's
not.
true. And I would lose it before I got it to the craft show to sell it. And especially
Funny.
this one that's walnut.
Oh, that's pretty.
Even the finials are walnut.
Pretty
And I
shapes.
dyed the finials.
Oh,
Very
Very
nice.
cool.
You did a nice job on that finial too, baby. You really did.
Yeah, and I'm not claimed to be a finial person.
But you did a
Well,
nice.
you're getting there.
Yeah, well,
Good.
I really need better tools to do finials with.
you got a
Well,
skew?
yeah, I was just gonna say, you saw what I did with the detail gouge last week, so it's
Yeah, I'm not real good with a skew. Believe it or not, more than anything, I use my number one hollow.
I believe that. Yep, that works.
Just repetition, time doing it, being in front of the lathe and making them, Dale.
Yep.
Your
Yep.
finials,
But
finials
I do
is
have
getting really
to get
good.
it smooth. To get it really smooth, I have to spend with 80 grit.
What's the smallest
dear.
gouge
Okay.
that you have, Dale? What's the smallest gouge that you have?
Well, I do have one 1/4-inch spindle gouge, but
Well, I would use that.
it's kind of hard to.
That's what I would use. That would be perfect.
I use it a little bit after I get done with my number one hollower to try to get any bumps that I've left out, but I still have to spend a lot of time with the 80 paper.
They did nice
All
work.
right. Well, thank you, Dale.
Thank
Nice
you guys.
job.
Next up is Dave. What you got, Dave?
Well, I've been playing OGs lately, and I thought I'd try something that was a little deeper.
Oh,
I
I like
like
that.
Mm, very
Like
nice.
the edge.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice shape.
that's beautiful. Look at the grain.
That's
in
pretty.
that.
Uh,
Is
Nice bowl.
beautiful.
Ash, I think.
Looks like
Yep.
ash
Yep.
to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like
It's
ash
ash.
to me too.
And then of course, I had to get back to Cherry,
Of course.
and I don't know if this is going to show up or not. Ah, dang.
Oh, you got some quilting in there? Is that what you're showing?
No, there's a pattern in here.
Oh yeah.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, I see.
Caught it on the
Is
bottom
it-
of the bowl in the raking light when you were flickering it up.
Is it a chatter or how'd you do that?
Yeah, it's a chatter.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
I like
see
it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there it
Okay, I see
is.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
Mm.
Tell us about it, Dave.
Well, it was actually I was trying to smooth the bottom with a skew, and I'm not very good. I'm not very good with a skew, and I was, trying to smooth it out, and I saw that. I went, "Wow, I'm gonna leave
We
that
have to see a
alone."
we have to see a demo on that one.
You lucked out on that one.
It was sheer luck,
Must
but
have been a ways off the tool rest to get that kind of vibration.
Right.
about an inch. I don't know, maybe an
Yeah.
inch and a quarter.
Very nice.
But
Demo.
hey,
Demo.
sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
There you go.
Amen.
But the wife is telling me a lid on it, but I want to.
No, you're ready for it.
And then there's
Just because you put a lid on it doesn't mean you have to keep it on there.
Yeah, and the thing is, I like to use a contrasting wood, and she says, "Well, you should use the same kind of wood." I think it would look awful plain if I did, but whatever. And then I have a piece that was
Man.
actually in the newsletter before with this handle, but I went to open it up and I couldn't get it off.
Huh?
It was stuck and I couldn't get it off. So I rescued it by tapping my piece of ebony that I had forever and made a little handle for that.
There you go.
So it's a rescue. I don't know if it's any better than the old one or whatever, but
I like the.
yeah.
That's really pretty. That's smart looking. Very, very pretty. That's very smart.
Well, the thing is, I've had this ebony for about 4 or 5 years, and I paid, I think, $11 for 2 pieces that were 1.5 inches square and a foot long. I was looking on eBay last week, and they want $99 for the same thing now.
Wow.
And so I'm gonna be very careful with how much ebony I use. And B.
There you go. Well,
But
I think
that's it for
that
me.
works really well.
This
right.
morning was a great day because I spent it in the shop with my 3-year-old. He had a blast.
Great.
Good fun. Good fun.
Got to
Well
start
done.
teaching him young.
Did he start sanding this thing?
No, he's at the stage where he's pounding things.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We went through pounding, and then he has his own bench and stool here, and he was in the sanding, and yeah, that's fantastic. It
Well,
makes you feel good. That's
Yeah,
a good.
he's on the lathes, but he can't quite reach it. So I told him today, I says, "Well, when you're tall enough, I'll teach you."
Well,
Cool.
my
First
wife's
ever.
stand.
Very cool. All right. Well, thanks,
Yeah.
Dave. Very
Take
nice.
care. Thanks,
Next up is
everybody.
Victor. Yep. What you got, Victor?
Okay, well, first I got myself unmuted, so I know I've missed a couple of meetings, so I can't remember what we left off, but I know I did the big Spalted Maple Bowl, so we'll start with the little core that came out of it, and it's still a decent size,
Oh, it's pretty.
and I gave it this little double OG or whatever that I've been playing with lately, and then this time I finally. When I put my stamp on the back, I went ahead and put my name and the wood on it. I decided I'm going to go ahead and start doing that. So
I love
that's
spalted.
another, and it's got a nice little knot right down there for a nice little accent.
Nice.
And the next was I was told that this wood was sycamore. I can't confirm or deny it, but it's ambrosia no matter what it is.
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, gorgeous.
And it was like ambrosia sycamore. I didn't know that was a thing. And I decided to, even though it always gives me fits, I decided to do curved because I need to practice on that because I'm not good. But it's just got real pretty colors on it, and I smoothed out the bottom pretty good. It just got one little bit of the natural edge left right there.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
And the other thing I've got is, and I saw a little bit of me turning this when I was working on it this week. It came down to ended up being a 14.5-inch Spalted Maple platter with just a little bit of ambrosia in it.
Ooh.
And it was a little bit of a crotch piece, so it has this
Nice.
Oh
little
yeah. Wow.
void right there.
Ambrosia in that. I need you to send it to me. I'll take care of disposal for you.
Yeah, that's
Well,
toxic. You have to send it to somebody.
Amen to that,
I
JJ.
have,
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I have more of this wood. I got it from a neighbor, but a lot of the was further gone than I thought it was.
Yeah.
So, but also on that note, I'm looking for other suggestions for stabilizing the soft spot other than Obi Shine or just straight shellac. And
Hardener, wood hardener works. Super glue works.
You can
well,
when
actually,
you
I did
take
use super glue on this.
epoxy or resin, when you first mix it up, it's still liquid. If you dilute it with of acetone, the wood will suck it up, and then the acetone evaporates, and it basically leaves the super glue in behind, or the epoxy or resin behind it to hard. The Minwax wood hardener is nothing more than acetone.
I did have one spot. I think it might have been right about here. That was super punky. I did super glue that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And,
thin out your epoxy and cover it with
I can't remember if I
saran
showed these or not, but I milled up poplar that I had sitting out for more snowmen, and I can't remember if I showed these or not. But this.
Oh, nice.
That's good looking.
That was in the poplar.
That's
gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
I generally don't like poplar, but I'd have fun turning that.
Yep.
Yeah.
This guy, you've got the rainbow colors on this side, and then you turn him around, and he's
wow.
There. Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
That's great. That's great.
All these guys from this little chunk of wood I did up, I'm not going to put faces on. And for any South Park fans, we have these.
That's clever. That's clever.
That's hilarious.
Yes, that's clever.
Very
cool.
Let me just show one more old thing. The one guy was talking, I don't know who it was, about having tools for finials and stuff. I made this little Christmas tree bottle stopper a year ago, and I did all of this down in here with just a 3/8 spindle gouge.
There you go.
So, and you just got to make sure the darn thing's sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Very cool. Thank you, Victor.
Other than that's plenty for now. I've got some other stuff, but we'll save it for another day.
Pretty stuff.
Well, thank you. That's some very nice stuff. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
All right, I'm going to switch up the order a little bit and give the folks from on the other side of the pond who are up too late. So, hey, Steve, let's see what you got.
Steve's up forever anyway. Here, let me get myself muted.
You snuck up on me.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so I've got a few pieces to show you because it's been a while since I've shown anything.
It has.
They're all competition-winning pieces. So, first one I'll show you is the third part. Do you know the coral pieces I was working on? So this is the third part of the coral.
Wow.
Get it up.
Oh man.
So that sits on, just balances on there.
Wow.
It's yew, Irish yew, and it's all that was turned. That shape was turned, and then the detail carved onto it.
Wow.
Beautiful.
A lot of patience.
And then this is ash that was also multi-axis and then made to look like just a piece of coral sticking up out of the ground, out of the sea.
How'd you carve that?
It's all done by so I've got if it will reach, I'll show you. It's I can turn this around actually. So it's a little air die grinder, a little. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it's just a little runs off of air. So there's no you can fold this and you won't break. You know how the flexi drives always break on Dremels and stuff like that. There's none of that. And you'll see the big piece that I've done. This was brilliant. I actually attached a stick to it, turned it on, and then I was using it inside the big piece that I'm going to show you. So
what burr you have there? What burr are you using?
that is a saber tooth fine burr.
Okay.
But I've got a million that I use on each on each job. Next piece, another small piece. Tim's in the chat there. I'm not sure if Ruby's there.
I
Tim
haven't
and
seen
Ruby.
Ruby tonight.
Tim and Ruby were both over here in Ireland for the Irish Wood Turning Symposium, the annual symposium. Tim had a couple of pieces in. Actually, I can show you one. He won't be able to show you it, but I can show you it. This was he gave it to me when. This was one of Tim's competition entries. I hope he doesn't mind me showing you it.
Oh, I was hoping to see it. Wonderful.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
Nice.
What an idea.
Taking the glory. This is Tim's work. It's not mine. So it's all hollow. This is what he calls I think caged sphere. He called it. And he turned that in a way that Tim can tell you more about it, but that it actually sits in there.
Looks like Barry's madness.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have 100 questions right there.
He wrote gated sphere in the comments.
Gated,
gated
sphere.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Very
I'm
cool,
honored
Tim.
I'm honored to be looking after that piece for him here in Ireland.
That's beautiful.
And so that was the annual Wood Turning Symposium. So this piece now got first place in spindle category.
Uh-oh. Why?
Oh my God.
So that's a turned mushroom on many axes. That's all finished at the bottom there as well. Put a bit of light on the subject.
What kind of wood is that?
This is
Well,
you as well.
You're a patient man.
Steve, is that the one that you blew up and
So this is the
put
one
back
that
together?
exploded. So
Yeah.
no, so this is actually this is a repair. This is a separate piece to the rest of it. Originally turned it whole, and I got all of this hollowed out to this point, and there was this one, that one last
Yes.
and I put the Dremel in, and I don't know if you've come across it when you have cheap from from Amazon or something like that, and if you've got a high-powered air Dremel like I've got, and you forget and you turn it up full power without even think about it, and it just goes and it does that to your bit.
Wow.
Ooh, you can go around corners with that.
So well, that's the trouble. It didn't go round corners, and it went boom.
Yikes!
Wow.
That's an amazing piece.
Oh,
There's a
fantastic.
piece of that's the only piece I found.
It's amazing how when something blows apart, you can't find all the pieces to it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I can't find it.
Hey, Steve, bring that piece back for a second. Okay. Now, we know now what you said, how the top broke off. Now, when you were turning it, did you when you were on an offset, so you went so far and then you did the carving? I mean, how did you decide when you have the offset is what my question
So
is.
when you carve through this, as you clean all the way around it, it automatically cleans the inside out.
Yeah, right. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Not like the big piece that I'm going to show you. I actually hollowed that piece by But so that one first
Spindle.
in spindle. Now this piece won in another competition. It didn't win.
I want to see that one.
So this one is I showed you this when it was kind of being made. But
Yes.
this is
Wow.
this is what I call octocoral.
Oh my goodness.
Into it that goes inside octocoral is separate, but the rest of it is all is all ash.
How many axes?
Yeah.
So that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
At least
6,
six.
7, I believe,
Yep.
if you include coming in that way.
Right.
And then obviously I drilled and hollowed it, and then I carved that one. So that wasn't made hollow from the carving; it was already hollowed out and then carved. I can show you.
Very nice.
I can show you what that looked like, because when I make these, I always make miniatures to so that I can kind of
Test
work
the
out
concept.
how. Yeah. So this
So you
would
can
have
show that
been
he's truly insane.
this would have been the miniature version.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was followed
It's a
out of that.
clever idea,
And then
Steve. Clever.
so there's a lot going on with Octocoral now. So what you can't see, if I can get this, there's another sphere inside that.
Yeah,
Can you see
can
that?
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see it.
Yeah,
Yep.
see it.
So there's another sphere inside that, and then there's shells, and they're all twisted and carved that go through, and then they all meet in the center of the central sphere.
See
Wow.
it.
Wow.
I see it.
Yeah.
So these are ash. The tubes are ash. This is olive ash. There's ash caps on top of here as well, and then the shells going through and the sphere are you,
Wow.
Wow.
and the mini
Amazing.
sphere inside is you as well.
How many?
Was
how many
Leona in your
pieces
ear
did-
when you were doing all this?
So I did the sand worm type effect around the edges too, on the
How do
end
you do
grain.
that? How do you do
Wow.
that?
That's lovely, man.
So it's all done with the Dremel. All the carving is
burr.
done with
My
the
God.
yeah.
How much time would you say you have in that?
There's 1 or 2 minutes spent on that one.
Yeah, I was
How
going
many
to ask
pieces did
Steve
you have
how
to
old he
turn?
was when he started it and how old he is now.
How many pieces did you have to turn to make that?
They're all turned.
How
I know,
many?
but how many? How many pieces?
Okay, so there's the stand 1. There's 8 shells. There's 8 tubes, so that's 16. The sphere 17, and then the octagonal bowl shape is 19.
Wow.
18 or 19 pieces to that. Yeah.
Beautiful work.
After seeing that piece, Steve, I think it's time I retire my Steve Twidell shirt.
Okay. Well.
I'm
This
not
was
even
the
going
winner.
to attempt.
This was the overall winner this year in the Irish Symposium. This is what I call pearl in a shell.
Oh,
Beautiful.
So this
Lovely.
So this is all
There you go,
carved
stand there.
from one piece of ash, an ash log. The shape was all turned. So it was turned on 9 axes up
Yes.
to about, from here to about there was 9 axes. And then from here back to here were 5 axes. So that I got it to twist and then twist back on itself again.
Oh my God. Yeah, I see.
So that's ash, and then this is spalted ash. The sphere, which is the pearl, is turned from spalted ash.
beautiful.
Nice.
Well done, Steve.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Yeah, I'll tell
And
you,
who'd have
it's
thunk?
excellent.
Who'd have thunk when you're carving out that for a sphere on a curve, it's not a circle,
Nope.
No, it's not.
and that really messed with my head
The whole thing messed with my head.
because I wanted it to. When I did it, the concept in my mind, I wanted it to show through the bottom like that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And to do that, you have to carve it exactly. Otherwise, it won't. It'll either drop
Sit.
right
It
through,
won't
or it'll
sit,
just sit
yeah.
up on top.
Right.
So this piece sits like that with
Oh.
this up in the air.
Mm.
So it's perfectly balanced. If that was just a little bit heavier, it wouldn't stay.
Right.
Steve, what gave you
and
the
then-
idea to do that? What gave you
then
the
the
idea, the
inside-
inspiration to do that?
It was a dream.
That looks like something from the Matrix.
So so the spindle pieces I showed you, the coral pieces, they are all turned from a book that Tim McCoy sent me. And they're all from nature. They're not turned pieces. It's just from a nature book. And I've actually got the book here. I'll show you it very quickly. But this just goes to show you where you can get inspiration from. Tim saw this and thought of me instantly. It's probably backwards, is it? No. Don't know.
Yes. Yeah, it's backwards.
Okay, so that's art forms in nature, that says. And basically, you can see I've been doing my homework and notes, but basically all it is, it's miniature. For instance, I'll show you those pieces that you've just seen. If I can find them very quickly without holding up the whole night. Oh, there you go.
You're fine.
Wow.
Plenty of time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So these are tiny, minute little corals that scientists and things have hand drawn, or they've blown them up and drawn them. So they are actual corals. So that one was the first piece that I turned, if you remember.
Yep.
And then I did this one. Sorry, the other way around. That was the first one. Then I did this one. And then that twisted one is this one, right? That you've just seen.
Right.
And I make the stands myself. So they were all the spindle ones were inspired, and the mushroom as well is on another page.
Could you show me the cover of that? Could you show me the cover of that? Really,
I can. Yeah. Do you know what I'll do? I'll do for you as well. Is 1 second.
Is the title art forms in nature?
Yes.
All right, there we go. We got the link. Got the link in chat for y'all.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not gonna do that kind of work.
Yep, you don't need to go. You don't need to go there. I was just making sure.
Okay, I was just going to spin the camera. Around, yeah, so that's that. And then octocoral was a dream, and the shell was a dream. I literally I'll wake up in the middle of the night, as most middle-aged men do, or getting on a bit men do, to go and use the amenities, and I'd be in that kind of semi-dream kind of weird world where I'll go, actually, I wonder, could I do that? And then it sticks, and then I come down and I try and bake it. This is another one from the book. This is the one I'm currently working on. It's not anywhere near finished yet, but
oh my goodness.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, that's really nice, Steve.
So it's all weird and wacky stuff.
Yeah, that's the good stuff, is the weird and wacky.
Steve, I have to know, did you ever finish the Reaper?
No, he's up here, still not finished. He's still sitting on the shelf gathering dust.
Really cool.
Good place to stash your whiskey.
So
All
yeah,
right, well,
that's my stuff.
Thank you very much, Steve. That was quite
buddy.
Really,
quite the journey.
Steve. Thank you very much.
And welcome back. I'm glad you came back, Steve.
Oh yeah, I have issues sometimes, so I go away for a while and then I come back.
I
So,
know.
yeah.
You look like you've been busy. You look like you've been busy.
That stuff stops me from having issues.
Perfect.
That's a good thing.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks,
Thank
Steve.
you.
All right, we're gonna make Paul follow you. What you got, Paul?
Evening.
I was hoping I wasn't next.
I was at the Irish seminar too, and I saw all those in the flesh, and they're all incredible pieces, definitely.
Thank you.
Yes. What have I got? I got this one, which is pewter, and I believe the wood is pyrosa.
Wow.
I did this demo a couple of weeks back, so it's pewter rim, pewter foot. So I just did a sort of a donut-shaped pewter foot there, and inlaid that and inset that, and a pewter rim.
Paul,
Nice.
how do you keep the pewter
Very
from
pretty.
oxidizing from dulling? You
This,
lacquer or
this
something?
stuff doesn't seem to oxidize. It's what they call casting pewter, and it's tin, antimony, copper is the alloy. So there's no
Okay.
lead in it, and I think that helps. But yeah, I polish it with metal polish and then wax it with microcrystalline wax, like Renaissance wax, as the final sort of finish on that, and that seems to keep it sort of shining like that for quite a while. I mean, this is only like 2 weeks old, so it hasn't had time to dull yet, but
So
they
how
do
do you
tend to stay shiny.
how do you add the pewter? I mean, when you talk about your tenant, now it's on the rim of the tenant. So is that when you start your piece from
What I do
start?
is I make basically a mortise and tenon joint. I cut a tenon into the rim of the bowl, and I cut a mortise into the pewter and attach the two and epoxy them together.
Okay, all right.
I'm not. Have I done a pewter demo yet? I can't remember now.
Yes,
But if not, I
right.
can always do one. So yeah, I might have to truncate it a bit because that's about a 2-hour demo. But yeah, I might be able to do something on that at some point. But there is something on my website, or on my YouTube, if you want to go and watch that one. If there isn't, if I haven't done one already, there is one on there. But yeah, I mean, it's what we, or at least what we call casting pewter. It's 91% tin, 8.5% antimony, 0.5% copper, or thereabouts. And it does seem to stay shiny. I mean, I've had bowls that I've made for like years ago, and they're still shiny. It's not oxidized. So yeah, it seems to keep it shine. Got a couple of others to show you as well.
Didn't you do a pewter demo for us a couple of years ago?
I think I might well have done. Yeah, I can't remember what it was exactly, but yeah, I think I might have done. Anyway, look on the website, and yeah, there might be one there.
Yeah, if not, I'll twist your arm and we'll work
If it's
something
not
out.
on, if it's not on this website, there's something on my YouTube.
Yeah,
just sort of similar sort of thing.
Hey, Paul, we got a guy in our club. His name is Travis, and he does some beautiful pewter stuff. And I don't know, I'll send you his contact information. You and he might get along and chat pretty good.
Yeah, good.
So I'll send that.
I've done a little pewter too. So yeah, very nice.
Yeah,
Thank you,
I
Paul.
like playing with it. I mean, I do a few different things with it: finials and box inlays and rims for bowls and things like that. So, and I've also started working with different types of pewter for different applications as well. I've got low temperature pewter that I use as an inlay. I can put that straight into the wood, whereas this stuff, it's a bit hotter, and I cast it separately because I don't want it scorched in the wood.
Yes, yeah. Very cool.
A couple of others to show you. There's this one.
Oh yeah.
And that's
look.
I've used 4 colors on the base. So there's like orange, yellow, green, blue, and then a blue crackle over the top. And the back, it's just a very small bowl, but it's intended to be a platter more or less. So a fairly shallow bowl in the middle.
Beautiful.
So that one. And there's this one,
Great
which is a
crackle
little bit bigger. And I've used a black
yeah.
crackle on that.
Oh, that's
Same
good.
colours on the base, but just a black crackle. And there was a third one of these that I took to Ireland, which I haven't got at the moment, so I can't show you that one. But that one a prize as well. But I haven't got that one here, so I'll have to show you that one if I get it back. it was
Very
in an
cool.
exhibition, and if it hasn't
fantastic
sold, I'll get it
effect.
back. But if it sold it, then I won't. But
Right.
yeah, I mean these are just done with Montana spray paints. So it's relatively easy to do as long as you get it right. But if you don't, it just doesn't actually crack the way it's supposed to. And so you've got to sort of take all the. I mean, occasionally it doesn't work, and I just cut it all off and do it again. Basically, just turn it away and start again. So
Right.
yes, it's 90% sort of success rate on those, I would say. Yeah, but there's always a bit of an unknown because it's dependent on how many layers of paint you put on beneath and how thick the layer of crackle is and things like that. So yeah, it can vary somewhat, but interesting to experiment with anyway.
Very cool.
What do you sand
Thank you very
to?
much.
What do you sand to?
before you put the paint on? What grit?
Those probably 240.
Okay.
I don't go too fine because I think you still need a bit of a key for the paint.
Yeah.
I think 240 is plenty fine enough. I mean, 180 would probably be all right, but I'll go to 240, and that I think is a good level for sort of the key in the paint.
Yeah, very
I would
nice.
say somewhere between 180 240 is that sort of area. So yeah, those parts that are painted, I'll just sand it to that, but the parts that are polished, I'll sand those to 320, 400, something like that.
Yeah, very nice.
Very cool.
Thank
All
you.
right, well, thank you very much, Paul.
Cheers.
Looks great, Paul.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Next up is Jim. What you got, Jim?
That's me.
Yes,
Well,
it is.
I thought I'd try something different. I started editing books. My wife's a librarian, so I turn books once in a while. And these are kind of interesting. You can see the whole thing. And
Makes
there's
reading
different-
easier. It's less to read.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the stuff is not worth reading on some of this, So you just this is one that's this is a reader's guide to something, but that was also turned. I also found a way now I can clamp it so I could do an OG in the side of the bowl. And that's yeah. Don't go to the library and get a book and do this to it because they don't like that.
I'm a little pissed at you, I'm sure.
You got it. A lot of the stuff's discarded. I get this thing up. This is there's newer versions of the manuals, see, so they throw these out. But this is turned from both sides, so you can see through it from both sides.
Uh-huh.
Kind of cool.
Now you're just
What
showing off.
fun. What fun.
This one, I think it's safe to go back to the shop here and pull this stuff out.
Jim, how did you mount that in your lathe?
Well, strange you should ask. I just happened to have a
He used a
chair.
bookmark.
No, I use a book chuck. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. It's about a 20-inch plate on a faceplate behind here. And then this is sandwiched between here. I'll show the next one. I hope this works.
Basically a donut chuck. Okay.
Yeah, this is, and you can turn all kinds of stuff with this. If you go way offset, you have to put a counterweight on the back of it, and make sure you screw the counterweight on real good and don't reuse the screw holes. I had that happen. That's one of the worst things I've had happen because I was turning pretty fast and the counterweight came off and went through the wall behind here, and the book flew across the shop and almost broke the window. So
wow,
you got to make sure you get the counterweight really bolted on. But now here, this is where you put it in here and center it up and clamp it down. And here's what happens.
How
Nice
fast are you
curls.
spinning that?
wow, look at that.
That's some shavings.
Yeah, it is.
Right, man.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Just another chapter in Jim's life.
You got it.
Technically, those are wood shavings.
I wish I could get that kind of wood shavings.
What did that smell like, Jim?
Paper.
Yeah, right.
Jim, how fast are you turning that? Well, how fast are you spinning?
Probably about 1,000.
It smelled
Well,
like
you
the
talk
sweat
about
of a
shaving.
1,000 librarians.
Well,
That's
that,
a good way of making packing material.
Yep.
So that's
know,
really
that's-
talking about going through a book.
Yep. Literally.
You went through a book.
What fun.
that would be a fun way of shredding all the documents you need to shred.
Yep.
How'd you
And
sand
have
it?
one hell of a time getting that back together. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No, it's very easy. You just put the video in reverse.
Yeah.
right.
That's the point.
I've turned this now down to a metal plate. I put a metal plate in there, piece of sheet metal, and that's on top of a sheet of pink. So when I turn the next one, this is the first level. Now now I've gone through the sheet.
The pink sheet.
Making compact discs.
Yep.
What great fun. Wow.
We gave you this idea to do this, Joe.
I don't know.
I mean, what happened? I mean, were you going in down Walmart or something and saw a book you didn't like, or?
He was going to the toilet and he had a dream.
Yeah.
you know, that's not so unusual. There's other
No,
guys that
that's
do.
not. It's not. It's not.
I keep a notebook by the side of the bed for those dreams, so I'm with you guys.
Wow.
So do I. Yeah, I got
I've
one
seen
too.
scrollers.
I don't
do
have
this sort
those
of thing.
dreams. You
Oh.
guys are.
No, y'all guys are weird, man. Those are.
Here's the next one. This is stage 3.
Y'all need to adjust your meds so you get those kinds of dreams. At
Yeah,
night.
no crap.
Yeah, really.
What are you taking? Why aren't you sharing?
I've seen scroll saw book, and
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. I'd have never thought of this.
I hit something in here. I went through a grave. Rita's the cameraman, and sometimes you have problems with the camera.
My local library's always throwing out books too, so I'm sure that there's a lot of these. Plus, there's Salvation Army if you really need something.
Just go find anybody who was forced to buy an encyclopedia set for.
Yeah.
I tell you, I would have never thought of that. Never in 1,000 years.
It beats trying to rip a phone book in half. That was what we
Oh,
used to
yeah.
do in the 80s.
Right?
Yep.
Hey, Dewey, now you got something new to put a handle on.
Oh man.
Anyway,
I gotta be able to close the book up first.
no end of the
Right?
fun. Huh?
I have a question though.
That-
If
that-
you put that in a pressure pot with some resin, that way you wouldn't have to worry about it flipping. Would that make a difference in your design? That's amazing.
You wouldn't want to
Yeah,
be
you
able
could
to
always-
open it up?
Yeah, if you resined it, it wouldn't be able to open up. So he
Well,
likes
that's
to.
the
bookworm.
Yeah.
wanna
No,
be
I
able to-
wouldn't open them. I would just
Yeah.
display it.
You'd only get half the story.
But that's the fun part is being able to open it up.
Yeah.
It's
It is. That is. I mean, that's that because that's going to make any
Turning
wood turner's going to
things.
ask you, how the heck did you do that?
You can go to secondhand bookstores and buy this
Uh-huh.
stuff, and
Uh-huh.
you get all kinds of fun.
Awesome.
But-
That's a religious experience because you really got a holy book there.
Well,
Exactly.
if you,
A holy book.
you can make them that
I
way.
think you should get them old mysteries
You
and
can
just
make
turn
them
the
that
back
way real
page or
quick.
two so
Jim,
they don't know who did it.
That's
then
awesome.
there's a question about what tool you used.
Yeah. What
That
the
was a
gouge?
3/8
Spindle-
spindle gouge. It's not hard to cut. It doesn't make any dust. It's plain. When you first start, you're making solid pieces come off, but then as you start making it bigger, you get washers until you get to the bottom. Then you get solid pieces again. So that's right in the second video.
I kind of want to turn a book inside a book now.
See?
Yeah.
You could do that.
That gives me an idea. Why don't we take the book, all
could
this
do that.
paper, glue them all together or whatever, and then we turn paper instead of wood, and we don't make dust.
Well, you can go down to these secondhand stores or just go to the library. This stuff gets discarded and they stamp it and they throw it in a dumpster. And
Right.
Rita's a librarian. She got a master's in library science and she's been a librarian since the day one.
And watching
And-
you destroy a book like that doesn't just like make her
Oh.
cringe.
Oh, it's sacrilegious. If you write in a book, oh my God. Oh, the wrath of Rita comes down.
You are
on
a
you.
sick man. You torture your wife like that. That is just you are one sick puppy.
She picked up some of my old high school books and college books, and she says,
You
"Oh
might
my
run out of
God, you
bricks."
wrote in the book. Oh, geez, this is terrible." And,
Jim, you know your your new nickname now, don't you?
what's it?
Bookworm,
You
Bookworm
got-
Jim.
I've
There
been
was a few years back. I remember there was somebody in the UK selling blanks that were made out of paper, just lots of sheets of paper all laminated together in some sort of resin, and it was like different coloured layers and things like that. I've
Yeah.
not seen them around for quite a few years actually, so I don't know if they still do such things. But I remember seeing those a few years back.
They do it with Levi's too. It was a denim cloth. They
Denim,
turned,
yeah.
Yeah.
they tried that.
Haven't you been the OG?
Very cool.
But the OG,
Hey,
the OG, this was done on a bandsaw. Tip the bandsaw but I've got other ones. You can actually cut letters or cut different things out of books, and the letter hinges. I've got that. That's not wood turning, so I didn't show that. But
Very fun.
Jim, on some of those, maybe you should turn a worm, and you could display it as a bookworm.
yeah, they use it at the library. They've got it. They keep all the paper clips and stuff in it.
Nice.
What fun! What fun! What fun!
I know what book you've got to do next, Jim, and you've got to turn the black hole into the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
You can do that. Put a black sheet in. I should show that. Just each.
Got to display it on a towel then, though.
I divide the book up, and I put a piece of. I glue this craft paper in there, different colors, and I put a piece of sheet metal in front of here so I don't hit that and then that leaves that ring for the next layer.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Jim. That's just beautiful.
But I've done a bunch of those. I sold some. It's amazing. Some people bought them. But anyway, there's no finish on them. Oh, and turning green books doesn't help. They don't turn any easier than dry books. They're all dry. But green books are not any help at all.
They're too soggy.
Jim Duxbury.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, Captain Eddie here.
What
I'm going to jump in here with both feet, buddy. There is no place in this entire world that any woodturner's ever seen anything that they've seen here tonight. No place. Honestly, it's not just Jim's work. You saw the artwork we saw from the UK just a few minutes ago. There is no place on the earth that a woodturner can go to a meeting for free and see this kind of work done and it's shown to you, and then see a video of how it's performed. Jim, you're magnificent. I love you, buddy. You're good. Thank you. You bring heart and soul. Thank you.
Oh, but wait till next week.
Oh, God.
Bookworm coming.
He's going to turn that over we were talking about.
This evening has been very enjoyable. It's been very enjoyable.
All right. What a start.
Back to you, Dane.
Boys and girls. I gotta agree with Captain Eddie. We've had some fantastic stuff showed tonight, so we're gonna follow that up with a little safety moment, and then we're gonna have our demo after safety. So, Sue, what you got?
Hi, everybody. We're going to talk about tool rests. Now, tool rests. You know how before, make sure that whether you're left-handed or right-handed, make sure that the opposite hand is laying on top of the tool so it keeps it steady on the tool rest. But most of the tool rests that people have are the ones that came with their lathe, and a lot of them are iron, cast iron. And unfortunately, it's softer than the tools we use, and we get dings and all that. And the dings can be a safety issue, especially to new turners or even seasoned turners. You get a catch and the ding hits, and all of a sudden your tool's running through the air. So there is a fix for that, and that is a file. Make sure that the tops of your tool rest are nice and smooth, so you can actually turn better by not skipping across, and it's safer for you. A lot of people go ahead and they'll do a new tool rest with a rod on top. for inexperienced wood turners, I wouldn't do that yet because it's super smooth and that could be a little safety concern for you. But this week, if you need to, file that cast iron tool rest. Make it smooth and enjoy your wood turning. And be safe. And I'll see you next week, and so will Dolly. So, anyways, take care, you guys. Have a great week.
All right. Thank you, Sue.
You're welcome.
Good. Very good information. All right. So let's go to Jersey and see what Mr. Heim has for us. Bring him in. Here we go. Hi, Heim. So Heim's going to be doing a demonstration for us tonight. Typical housekeeping. Any questions or comments? Let's try to hold them till the end of the demo, unless Heim wants to solicit your questions from while he's turning. Otherwise, we'll ask him when he's making a changeover or at an opportune time. So, Heim, the floor is yours, sir.
Hold on. I lost you. All right.
Yeah, there you are.
Can you see me? Nah.
Yep.
Yes. There you go. Rotate it to the side.
All right. The camera went off. I froze.
Lost your video. Oh no. We lost time.
Yeah, he ended. Oh, yes, he's back. Yeah.
Dane?
We got you now.
Okay.
I'm not mute now, right? I'm okay?
Yep, you're
yes,
good.
you are.
All right, we do some. It's stable. Hold on. Okay.
There we go.
We're doing today a little project. It's jewelry box. And texturing in the back, inside. And if you want, you can do the dome in here, but not necessary. You can switch and do only flat with nothing. Or you can color it with the same thing in the back too. So this is mahogany. That was a maple, hard maple. We'll do 2 pieces about 4 inches, 2 in there for 2 inches thick, 4 inches wider. And I will hook it up on the jaws with the tail stuck in here. That's how we start. And probably I need to move the camera a couple of times so you can see what I'm doing. So the first time, if we go like that, and we lock it. Now probably I can make sure everything like is safe, tied up after. It's my tail rest. Yeah. And I'm sure we can the tool I use. And do you do this tool to be the recess for the chuck? And this, by the way, this is a Pool 2000 from England, the rig drive 2-power horse. I bought it from good friend. He bought it, he did import from England and then sell it to me. And this is just let me make sure so I can have the chuck. I'll be trying to get in here, but I gotta take the safety helmet. That will give me in there. So we'll probably have me switch the camera now because I can't see it. Knock that up a little bit. Close it up how much I can. Okay. You want to take this off. And then we do the ball gouge. Fully clean up first in here and then go in here. Start from zero. I don't know if you can see it. You can see that?
Yes.
Okay. Push that. And clean up. Make sure it's wet. No, it's all there. I don't know if you can see it.
That looks good.
Yeah. Now I will put, is a way to clean this up. And this is a little bit hard to master, but I will show you. The way it works, you know, it's in the way. Ito, this, ordinary neve. You see the difference. It's not much better. Maybe one more time. Not much better now. So now.
Sandpaper would damage it.
Yeah. Right, clean up. we mark 3 times, but like one for the texturing, one for so that's what it goes. 1, 2,
Time, do you
3.
need to change, do you need to change
And
camera
then
direction?
the busy way. I can do it.
Do we need to
Now,
change the position
maybe
of the
it's a
camera?
recessing, and I want to go stop right here. So my tool, no points, with the it be around here. So we make a mark of the tip for now.
Time, do you want to move the camera?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. We do some low speed. It's about 400 RPM. And now almost there. So can do that a little bit. It's one. I used a different tool to hollow. No, we're doing it another side. Hold on. You guys can see? You see
I
it?
think so. Yep, I
Yeah.
think so.
Okay. Use 2 tools for that. One of them. And this one. I'm to get in the center up. Okay. I'm doing about 15,000 RPM. It's it, yeah. I'll be switch it. A different tool. We do that one. And make sure you, when you do that, you try to lay the bed on this. A bit more cleaner. I'm not cleaner. Okay, it's just clean inside. Now do this stove. Stay still. Don't get the excess. Throw the box. One is the thing. We'll try to do texturing inside too. Use this. The low speed. That's 500-600 up again. Can you see it? No. No, you can see it. No. We take it out anyway. Just you can see it. Put it on the side, I don't know. Oh, the wheels. A little bit. Okay. Now. This is video. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Another track in there. This is the back. Mhm. Let's do it again. Protect them. We use the point tool to separate it. Clean up. Something. I got 150 in my hand, but 150 great. One of them. Probably it's enough of this one. And for this, for the cut of doubles, I think there's a one. This is for the first part. We'll do the same thing to the top one. It's the mirror. We'll do this in here. Same process. Oh, do the same thing to this one. This one. Yep, open. Oops, I think the this one.
Getting some good shavings.
Much better. Mm. Because this forget the tenet.
Parting tool. It's more. Bit of the chuck. Uh-oh, grew legs and walked away on you.
Let's make sure it's tight inside. Get these measurements for one side so it can fit. A little tight so it can. Okay. This up. Bring up the front. And one. That's the 17 almost out again. A bit cleaner. Look. So want to wear it to jump. Need to fit now. This. Get right back up. Good door. Too big. No. Mm. Mm. Not quite. Good. It's pretty hard inside. And very hard. Can't be like save time. I might recess about that much. Need to move the tape. This much. Not find from the top again. Maybe I'll see. I wonder if I'm gonna put them out. Not quite. Okay. Well, the same thing. And this time, one cleanup. And one it is not this much. 10%. This tool is really perfect for boxes. It goes and make around in the corner and the back. Okay. A little bit more clean up. All right, good. I will try to do texture on him inside. Let's do. Mm,
Hey, I'm the light center way. Hi. Hi. Hi.
okay. And it's pointed. Okay.
Hey, Hein.
Try to extend a little bit.
Hein. Hein.
Saeem, can you hear us?
150.
Hein. He's dialed in, isn't he, Billy?
Yep.
Yeah, the two examples that he showed Sue were straight walled, straight sided.
Try to point it a little bit. And put it in.
So that's the base that he's putting back on now. Just took the lid off.
close it up. If it's good. About 1500 RPM.
Now he's matching up the sides for the base and the bottom, the lid and the bottom.
Good. Now, go to speed to 500 and do the chicken in the front. And I've used this, and it's only one inch, one line off the zero to my right or to the left. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. I'll be switching now first time to the other side. Not be engaged.
Hey,
Go one
hi. Could you
direction,
move your light?
twist around and back to the second direction.
Bear
And
with
go
us.
to the
He
new
can't
center.
hear us.
Okay. I'm not glad to see what I'm doing. When I switch the camera around, then you want to switch the camera around?
Yeah, if you could, that'd be great. Going for a ride.
Okay. Okay. So now you can see it. I switch it out to this in here. We can't see it so much, but I go back this now. But then you can see it.
Yes. Yeah, it's some
Little
nice
texture in
texture.
here. Okay. Okay. Now this texturing is done, but because I didn't see the line where it is, to make it better. Make a little video when it's talking about it.
Uh-oh.
So that's very hard to see. Okay. You start. Now we go between the center, exactly in the center. You see it? Yeah.
Yes.
Now we go to one point in here and one when I down in here. Now, when I finish the top, I put tape in here to hold them together. This is the tape I use.
Okay. Strapping tape.
Yeah, it's a little stripe on it. So it's,
Yep.
when you go in there, it's very good. Yeah. Yeah. Do the new different tool to do the dome. These are the stepper.
I'm
Okay. We sent this before let's do this section. About 700 PM.
I'm.
You hear me?
Can you? Yes. Can you move the
Okay.
camera up by
I'm
by your
going to
live
do the
center?
same thing in here. Okay.
So, get snug.
Try something else again.
You wouldn't have been able to see anything.
Maybe that's the set.
Hi.
700 LPM.
Hi.
Give it a bus. Yes.
Yeah, cool. That's it.
And the finish, you can use any oil tank or lacquer or anything you want.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Great project.
The set
Anybody have
today-
any questions? Oh goodness.
I barely can hear you now.
No, that was nice. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable.
Can you
Thank
show
you.
the detail? Show the detail again on the inside. Open the box up to show the details.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
And also a tuner
Mm,
Oh, yeah.
in the back.
very nice.
Very cool.
And this, I don't know if you can see the picture in here. Very hard to see because no, the light.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, you can see
Basket.
a little bit.
If you
That's
bring it
cool.
up closer to the
I know,
camera, you
very
can
hard
see
to
it.
see it. But yeah, you can see it on I don't know if you can see it on the finish box. You can see in the finish box?
Yep.
Yeah, if you bring it up close like that
Yeah.
and hold it still.
You can see right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
it looks
Yep.
great.
The same thing.
Crosshatch.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Very
looks
cool.
good.
Well,
Thanks.
thank you, sir.
Demo. Thank you.
Nice job.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right.
you, hon.
Thank you too.
Great
Nice,
job.
Elaine. Thank you.
Yeah.
And that was done with a cell phone, folks. Hein has a regular camera setup, and we were testing them out this afternoon. And for whatever reason, they said they were going to have a demo-itis for us, so we had to do it on a cell phone. Once again, just proof that you can demo on a cell phone. So, all right. So with that, let's go to Randy. He has a safety addendum for us.
Yes,
I got you,
indeed.
Randy.
I've been making pen blanks for the Turn for the Troops. On Monday morning, I started gluing in, and I was making 30 pens. Usually do between 4 and 6 up to 8 pens at a time. But I had 30 pen blanks to glue in with super glue. By the afternoon, I was coughing my guts out.
Oh no.
And I remembered that you can become sensitized to the odor, the chemicals that superglue gives off when it cures. And so it took me till, I guess, this morning that I felt really normal again. But I'm making more pen blanks now and gluing them in. But this is what I did. This is
Oh, with the
a
respirator this time.
this is a VOC filter, and I put this on. I normally run a box air filter and my dust collector when I'm working with superglue, and it doesn't usually bother me. But Monday it did. And I spent all Monday night really coughing my
Paying
lungs
for
out.
it.
Didn't get much sleep.
Which
So
brand? What brand of super glue was it?
Satellite City.
Okay, yeah, it's got
You just
fumes.
OD'd on it.
Yeah, probably.
Rand.
Yes.
Randy, can I offer you a suggestion so you don't have to deal with that, and B, you'll have better results? Use. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of my damn camera background. Video settings, none. Turn my camera back on. This is Gorilla Glue Clear. Okay.
Yep.
I promise you, if you use this on your pen blanks, they will never blow apart again. Okay,
Well, I don't have problems with them blowing apart.
It's also a third cheaper than super glue and does not smell. It may take longer. It may take a little bit longer to hold. I mean, you have to do it like today, and you'll be able to turn tomorrow. You can't turn them instantly like you can with super glue, but it holds a whole lot better, and it's a heck of a lot cheaper than super glue.
Yep.
Okay.
In any case, here is something that I lost power for a little while earlier, surprisingly, because the area that I'm in, all the power lines are actually underground. So I'm going to start a very short video here. And I don't usually do videos, so I'm going to come back here. And I want to share my thing. And this is just me making, about 2 minutes long, making pen blanks.
Go.
Organized.
Rubber bands melt out here. They only work in the wintertime.
So that's what the ones I did at that point.
20 minutes later. Like it, Randy.
All the pen blanks are trimmed to the right length. Happy day.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about, I did another 20 today, and this time I was wearing this. And I also put a fan up in the doorway to my workshop. And so I'm not coughing at all, so I really feel good about that. And
Yeah.
I've probably got about another 20 or so to cut up yet and drill. So hopefully by this Saturday we'll have enough blanks done, probably between 60 and 80 blanks.
Wow.
Or a pens. So
we look forward to seeing them when you get them turned.
Well, these are going out to our troops serving our country.
Oh, outstanding.
I will take some pictures of some of the ones that I do this weekend. But
okay,
if your
Freedom
local
pens.
woodcraft store supports that, give them a call, ask them if they're doing that. Go on out, turn some pens.
Right.
It's a lot of fun. We have a blast every year doing this here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So take care, everybody.
All right, very cool. Thanks for sharing that information there, Randy, on the CA and becoming sensitized. So, all right, let's Matt, let's go ahead and jump back into gallery.
All right. Well, the next person up on my list is Patrick. What you got, Patrick?
Help me off guard. This past weekend, I was doing a little cleanup, and I had a fire going in the burn barrel, and I picked up a piece of walnut that was cut off at the end of a slab, and I almost threw it in the fire. But I brushed it off, the dirt and the mold and everything else, and I could tell it had some figure in it, so I decided I would turn it, see how it turned out.
Ooh, my goodness.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wow.
Horrible.
Look at that.
Oh,
I think it turned out pretty good.
Man, oh, man.
Should have kept that in the burn pile. No, that's gorgeous,
Oh,
man.
boy, look at that. Is that a bunch of feathering right there going up like that?
Right.
Sure it is. Right. There it is.
Dang, man.
My God.
A lot more figure than I expected.
There's a tree
It's
there.
even on the back.
Wow.
Wow.
It had some
That's
cracks
pretty.
in it, but I had
What
to
kind of
try
wood?
it.
What kind of wood you say that was?
That's
Black
beautiful.
walnut.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Black walnut.
Oh, okay. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a nice section of that tree for sure.
And you can tell it was grown in the south. See how wide the grain rings are in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Mine
New
are
York.
about a quarter of that. Yeah.
You got it. You got it. It's a total different wood down here.
Yeah, it really is.
And if it's grown in red dirt, it looks chocolatey. I don't know what that is, but
This actually looks a lot darker than what the camera is showing, but
Yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's almost like it's
Yeah,
been
it is.
bronzed.
I like your idea to go with the pattern. Of course. I mean, that just worked out perfect. Your shape.
yeah, I thought about turning it round and turn all this off,
That
but I
would've
got to
really
looking
been-
at the
Yeah.
bark
would've really
edge.
That's cool.
That
I
would've really been-
decided to keep that on there.
Oh yeah, that's
Good choices. Beautiful piece, Patrick.
You're
right.
not
It's,
kidding.
it's
Yeah,
little different from just round. So
Right.
Very
Round
pretty.
end straight. Great.
Very
Right.
cool.
Just
That is.
round.
Thanks a lot,
Okay.
Pat.
Thank you, Patrick.
thank
oh,
you.
beautiful.
Next up is Roger. What you got, Roger?
Okay. Started turning another walnut bowl, but So I'm just
You
thinking.
added
Slight
you
mishap.
wanted to
added
make it
added
bigger,
a added a
but you-
feature, huh?
But you wanted to make
Well,
it bigger.
And I made another bowl. And I'm thinking,
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yep.
glue
Exactly.
it together.
Yeah, that works.
Yep. You do that all the time, putting two halves together.
I just thought of it while I was sitting here. I was gonna plug it.
You always tell me about your work when you do the top half
The
and the
only thing
bottom
is,
half.
it's warped a little bit, but I can fix that.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. You have a machine that does
That's the
that.
right idea. No, that's perfect.
Beautiful. Great idea.
So
And anyone can.
my
Anyone
wife
can stick
wanted
their
a
fingers in it.
walnut bowl
Anyone-
to send for one of her friends
Anyone
for
can stick
Christmas.
their fingers in it and feel how thin it is.
And she said this one wasn't big enough. So I thought I'd try to make it a little bit bigger. And then I did this. So I may try another one. This was actually a crotch. But you don't see much of it in it.
Huh.
But you got the pith here. And then here you've got a pith that's running a little different direction. And then you got one here.
You can sort of see it along the side there between the two. Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Nice bowl.
Well, it's a very pretty
No,
piece,
no.
Roger.
No, another question, Roger. Okay, now going back to the lid where the hole is. Now, how do you think you're going to go and grab it and hold it? Because you have to go and fix the rim to make a lid.
Holding is not a problem. I still have my tin in here.
No, I'm talking about the lid. I'm talking about the lid that has the hole in it. That one.
Well,
Okay,
that's
so you gotta just
not
open
a
it up
problem.
like
I can hold it
a
right
mortise.
here.
Yeah,
Like a mortise.
exactly.
Okay, no, I'm just saying. I just want to make sure that everybody hears. Okay, you go
Now,
use
once
it as
I
a mortise.
read through this, then I'll glue it together,
Oh, that's
and then
right.
I'll
You're
be holding
gluing
it
it.
from
That's
the
right.
bottom.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now should I put a different color wood in the center?
For a
Yeah,
handle?
that might not be the bad
that would be
idea.
interesting.
Roger, it's your piece.
I-
It's your piece, Roger.
Or a segmented ring of a different color.
Yeah.
You'd waste less wood that way.
You
Just do a
have a
segmented
sickness, man.
ring in a contrasting color.
I've done that. It's a nice effect.
Oh, funny.
It's still
Yeah,
rough right now. So
Yeah, Roger, a maple ring in the center.
I'm sure it'll be just fine. I'm sure you'll finish it up nice. I look forward to seeing it, Roger.
all righty.
Get her done.
Okay, thanks very much. Next up is Dewey. What you got, Dewey?
Oh,
Whoa, looky there.
hey, you caught me.
I wasn't ready for that.
Everybody likes to doodle, paper and pencil and doodle. Well, I did some doodling in the shop, except I didn't use paper and pencil. I used wood and a skew, and I come up with a doodle. This thing.
There you go.
I like it.
Like a dibble.
It's I try to do a little bit off center turning on it.
You can see it. It's there. We can see it.
Yep, you can see the knuckles.
Sure,
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah.
So, but that's my doodle for this week.
Very cool.
Piece of
Big
walnut.
Cineo.
That. Well, I know. It turned
How
out
you
pretty.
gonna put a handle on
That
that?
has to be a big one,
Huh?
big pot.
How you gonna,
Looks
how
like
are
a
you gonna
garden
put a
dibble.
handle on that?
Yep, looks like a garden dibble. That's what I thought.
No, you don't put that thin a point on a garden dibble.
I'm gonna. That's a big wand.
See, See, if
That's
you
what I
if you
was
use that
thinking.
as a double,
For big
if you use
magic.
that as a double for planting squash, it'll make the squash grow straight.
Yeah.
No,
That could be a finial for my blew up bowl.
but also, you know what, Dewey? Now for younger turners, doing what he's showing you right there is it brings so much more to your game by doing something like what Dewey's doing right there.
Well,
it does. It's not only bull work when you do the both together and spindle work and doing that right there. All you younger turners, this is what it's about. This is what will make you rounded as a turner. That's absolutely right. It is.
I'm gonna try to do something. I'm gonna try to do something larger that and spiraled if I can. But what I want to do is hollow it and then do like our friend was showing us earlier, do all those piercings along it. And that's what I was wanting to do this one, but it's just too small. I need something big. So I'm gonna have to go do some gluing together or something and make something about maybe a 4 or 5 inch in diameter and see what we can come up with. But
So, sounds good. I look forward to seeing it, Dewey.
Doodle doodle doodle.
Right. Doodle doodle, and just call it Dewey's Doodle.
All right. Well, thank you, Dewey.
You bet.
Next up is Bob. What you got, Bob?
Hey, Bob.
Well, let me. No, it's on there. I have my version of the water drops.
I saw that. I saw that posted earlier. That's nice.
Yeah. That's that was a screw up that turned out okay. So, but anyway,
yeah, it turned out really okay.
Yeah, the water drops I had done it and it looked pretty good, but I thought that I had too much paint on the water on the drops, and so I took it all off and did it again. And this time I thought it looked great, so I picked it up and wanted to move it. And so then I just wiped it off. I thought, well, okay, but then it looked all right, so I kept it.
Yeah,
it turns
like outer space. Looks like outer space. That's a pretty piece, Bob.
Yeah. Do you put the sanding sealer on first before you put the paint on, or afterwards?
No, you put a.
I mean, you sand it down you sand it down to white grain, and then what do you do after that? The paint first?
Yeah, you paint the whole thing black. You don't turn the center.
Right. I'm saying,
So you just have
a sealer is afterwards.
Yeah, you come back after you paint it all and turn that center out.
Okay, right, okay.
But anyway, it turned out all right. I thought it turned out.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like it.
Bob, is there any way?
It's really nice.
Is there any way you can make the circles bright, like with yellow or something, to make it look like there's a bunch of stars?
Boy, I don't know. You're talking about water drops that just ran off, and I just wiped it off. I'd let it dry for about 15 minutes, and I thought it wasn't. I wanted the drops to evaporate faster, so I was going to move it in the sun. Well, all the other paint dried enough to stay there. And when the water drops ran off, ran together, I thought, boy, that's not going to work. So I wiped it off, and this is what was left. So I don't know how you would make different colors in there.
How'd you get that cloudy type effect that encapsulating all the circles? How does that happen?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. If you have you ever done a water drop?
No.
Splatter?
No.
Oh, okay. What you do is you take a glossy black, either lacquer or just enamel, and spray it on this platter. The platter is flat or kind of concave or convex, I guess, whatever it is. But then you paint this whole thing shiny black. And then you take a water bottle, after it dries, you take a water bottle and you spray just water on here. and you keep spraying and it'll eventually form big drops of water. And then the idea is to come back at a 45-degree angle here, and just spray over the top of this with not 45, but just spray over the top of it with a different color. Like I had this black, and then I had a gray, and then I sprayed from the other side white, and so you can actually see the drops, and it looks real pretty when you do it. But I screwed up. So anyway, but it still worked out okay.
Well, that's a darn nice screw up.
It is.
I wonder if can you do it again?
Not like that. Yeah, I could probably do it again. I mean, it's probably repeatable. It's just the drops.
I don't know. There's just something about that the depth of color and the lack of symmetry, but at the same time, there's symmetry with the dots.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it looks fantastic. I like it.
Thanks. I thought it turned out real good.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to see how this is done, Doug Miller did a demo for us several years ago, and I posted the link to his demo video in the chat.
Yeah, Doug did it, and his looked real good. His was blue, but
yes,
anyway, his turned out really good. And this would have too if I hadn't moved it, but I didn't want to do it again, so I said, "Well, screw it. This is good enough."
Yeah, it turned out fine. Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
You're the only one that knows it. You're the only one that knows it, Bob.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't have to tell everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a nice recovery, and it turned out great.
Oh yeah, it turned out great. Thanks, guys. Oh, this is hackberry. I hated to cover it up.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, it is.
Hackberry.
Oh yeah, that is some real pretty hackberry there, but it turned out fine.
Sure
All right,
did.
thanks, guys.
All right.
All right, thank you, Bob. Next up is James. What you got, James?
All right, one moment. Let me ditch my background. Well, I did the box demo a few weeks back, and that was this is the one I turned here. And then I got kind of on a little box kick, and so I showed the blank to this one during that demo. And this is a really beautiful piece of some flaming box elder. Got it from one of my guilds, and God, this stuff stinks when you cut it. Oh man, it is a horrible smelling stuff when you cut it when it's wet, for sure. But I also got another piece of cherry that we're doing bowls for empty bowls, and these were the scraps of I bought a big piece and cut bowl blanks out of it, and that was made from the scrap on one end of the board. So got that one, and then a friend of mine last year gave me some Arizona ash, and I've been cutting some big bowls out of it, and he saw one of my boxes back then and wanted me to make one for his wife. And this was cut from the corner. I cut off with my bandsaw of one of the bigger bowl blanks. That just shows you how big the bowl blank was. If that was the quarter, and this thing's a good 3.5 or so inches wide.
Right.
So I've just been on a bit of a box kick lately for fun work. I got production work. That stuff's not fun. That's production.
Yeah.
That's production work.
Whatever name you are going by. Okay.
And then there was one other thing I wanted to say. Back in, I think I did my first demo back in July. I did the inside out turned ornament. Turner's Warehouse out of Arizona is doing an ornament auction that they did benefit St. Jude. I donated that ornament to their cause. So if anybody would like to buy the little bell I first started with, it's a cool little bell with a tree. I put a tree on the inside of it. It's a beautiful little inside out ornament. Will be available on their auction. I think it goes live right around close to the end of November. Their information's on their website, turnerswarehouse.com. And if you have a spare ornament that you've turned and would like to donate to the cause, you go on their website. They have a form you can fill out. You have to donate. You have to send them the ornament, and they will take pictures of it and sell it off. But it's a beautiful cause and great way for us to give, as turners, to give back to the community. People get a beautiful hand turn ornament. And so if you want that, if you want a chance of owning that particular demoed ornament, you're welcome to it, and go bid on it.
And if you want to send them an
Careful now.
ornament for the auction, they have to have it by next Wednesday.
Yeah, it's quick. So yeah, it's the 14th. It's pretty fast. But it is a beautiful cause, and they do some. I've done a couple of them for them over the years. It tends to be whenever I demo one of these inside out ornaments, that's when they get it. I don't have a picture of that ornament. That's sad. Oh well.
Yeah,
Darn.
I send them one every year.
Yeah,
since they
beautiful.
started doing it.
Cool.
Right on.
They get that go out there, and so it's a fun thing to do. You get a chance to, if you have some spare Christmas ornaments that you've turned. So there you go. That's me. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, James. I'm going to try and put Howard on the spot here. Howard, are you up to showing some of the pieces you posted today?
Right.
I'd love to see
that'd
them.
be nice. We got you.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to show this. My best friend died about 10 days ago, and he was cremated. So I made this urn for him.
Nice.
Nice.
He and I, we hunted Indian artifacts all the time. So I put a little point up here on the finial.
Was he a wood turner also?
No. He was just a bum like me. So
So he
must have been a hell of a guy
you were doing this, right?
Pardon?
I said he knew that you were going to do this.
Yes, right. Yeah, he's had a rough since July the 1st. He's had a real rough time, and they finally sent him home about 3 weeks ago, and he just recently died. Anyway, this is honey locust.
Yeah, that's pretty
beautiful.
Nice piece, Howard.
Got beautiful frame to it.
The wife is going to love it.
Yeah,
the family is going to love it.
Yeah, they're going to have a big get together Saturday, and so I'm going to deliver this in the tomorrow. But anyway,
I like that arrowhead too.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful piece. Beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Do you have that natural edge sort of raised vase thing that you showed, or bowl or whatever, on the stem that you posted in Facebook in the last day or two? I'd love to see that also.
What it look like? Oh, the elevated box.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the natural edge on it. Yeah, that's spectacular.
1 second.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah, seeing it live is always a lot.
Take it back from his wife. She'll probably be at the door waiting.
I was going to say this
there it
must be
is.
an Alabama
There
second.
you go. That's right.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, just a little box.
Oh yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Pretty, very pretty,
stunning.
Howard.
Very nice, Howard.
It
And
is.
this is African blackwood. It's from a clarinet bell, a reject
Right.
clarinet bell. So anyway, it's all one piece. And this is blackwood also. The stem and the base is
Nice.
Beautiful wood and beautiful execution.
Yeah.
Well done,
Yeah,
Howard.
I think I posted this
Yeah.
today, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
On Facebook.
Well, that's why I wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facebook never does it justice.
Didn't I show it last week?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
That's okay. That's okay.
I didn't see it last week, so
I didn't see it last week. It was gorgeous.
It is.
I saw it last
but it
week,
was
and I'm
worth seeing
enjoying
again.
seeing it again. Yep.
Oh,
Very cool.
This is the fifth core out of a barrel.
Gotcha.
I had a barrel and I poured it 5 times, and this was the last one.
Yeah.
And so
Very cool.
Wow.
Beautiful
I
piece of
can't
wood.
show you the others because they got sold. So
Is
Yeah.
that the natural bark on there, or do you?
yeah, it's natural.
That's good.
Barrel.
Fantastic.
Really
Yeah.
nice.
Well, thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Y'all-
Howard. And
Y'all kind of woke me
appreciate
up
you
on that deal.
Yeah. You know, it was seamless, dude. So you did just fine.
Okay.
Right?
Thank you.
Roll
I'll
tag.
tell you what.
Okay.
Your buddy's family is gonna just enjoy that forever.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's real touching.
I mean, no, that's really
seem
pretty
like
what you did too. Very pretty.
yeah, about past year and a half, I've lost 4 of my friends. So I'm getting where I don't have any more friends except you guys on Worldwide Woodturning. So
Well, we're always here for you, brother.
yeah, that's the problem of getting old, I guess, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
But you gotta be tough to live this long.
Yeah, we do. That's
Getting
right.
old is not for the faint of heart.
Yeah. The sad thing is, he died on my birthday.
Oh God.
So that's kind of tough.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for your loss, Howard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry for your loss, Howard.
Yeah. Thank you.
Many condolences.
That's why I hate going on Facebook, is because it seems like at least once a week I see somebody from my graduating class has passed.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that too,
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah, well, when you're 70 years old, which I will be on Friday.
Oh, happy birthday.
It happens.
Early birthday, Dale.
Thank you.
You're just a young feller.
Young whippersnapper.
You're
What?
just real young.
There's a lot. There seems to be a lot of them around here. A lot of them in my graduating class that seem to don't be making it even to 70, or just make it to 70, and for some reason that's it.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
can't
Gary,
remember.
how you doing? Hey, Gary,
I
how
can't
you
remember.
doing?
I'm doing better.
You look better.
Been in and out of the doctor's office, but I'm doing better. What they're treating's happened.
Of course.
All right. Well, that's
Of
good to
course,
hear.
If they didn't have pacemakers, I wouldn't be here.
Well, we're glad you are, because you got something from the shop every week.
Just about every week. Not every week, but I try.
Yep. All right. Well, Dane, that's all I've got on my list. So I'm going to spotlight you and go back to you, and
All right.
see if there's someplace you'd like to take this.
Well, let's see. You know, I had a topic earlier that I wanted to bring up and discuss and get everybody's opinion on.
And
I'll
you
be
got
damned-
senior citizens
and
brain.
I'll be damned if I can remember it now. I must have walked inside
Well-
and left it in there, because when I came back out, I don't remember it.
Dane, while you're trying to think about it, I see a piece of wood chucked up in the lay. You want to tell us what your plans are for that piece of wood?
It's a practice piece, just to make some curls on.
Well, there you go.
Beyond that, I don't know.
I actually turned the lay on today and did some practice pieces.
Did you?
I did some finials.
Well, how about that?
Good to
And
see you, Gary.
I won't tell you how many I broke.
Well, that's how we learn not to break them, right?
Yeah, that's how we learn. Yeah, it's been so long since I'd done much of anything.
Right.
So I got some finials turned. Now I got to turn some ornaments to do with them. Actually, I'm going to go back out tomorrow and turn a bunch of more finials and see if I can improve my onions just a little bit. Those are a little too much angle on them.
You know, they're
A little
interesting.
Put a little more slope on them.
Yeah, well, like that one,
Yeah.
It
needs to be rounded more.
It's in need. So I was proud that I got 2 out of the 4 that I tried today. So maybe I'll get 3 out of 4 tomorrow, and I will improve on the shape just a little bit.
Right.
Yeah, one of the ways that I do that, Gary, is when I'm making the finial is I'll set where the base of that onion is going to be, and then I'll sort of gradually work my way down, elongating it as I go, so it doesn't start off, too tight or whatever. I just start working my way down to it. So I leave myself enough room so that I can, change it on the fly if I need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I tried to work that one from the little end up to the other, and then I started from the base of it and worked my way down, and then I was like, oh, I met too close.
Yeah, they'll get better. They'll get better. That's good, though. I mean, yeah, like Bob said, they look fine. So, all right. Well, thanks, Gary. Anything else, Dane?
Nothing's coming to mind.
When you get any new teeth, Dane?
I got it. Well, I get my temps readjusted tomorrow because the damn things don't fit now. Because all the swelling.
Oh, that'll change every 24 hours.
Oh yeah, I know, right? And so I get the stitches out tomorrow as well. So that'll be good. I won't feel like I'm choking on freaking string all the time. But yeah, it's a process going through it. So, question on hollowing. How many people have hollowing rigs, and what kind of rigs do you have? So for example, I use the old Monster articulating hollowing rig, and it's a 5/8 and 3/8 accessory bar attachment setup, and I can hollow using it about 16, 17 inches deep. I'm curious what everybody else is using for a hollowing rig.
I have the Elbow Tool 1, the first version, and it's an articulating system as well. Very similar to the Trent Bosch. I can get 12, 13 inches with it, I think.
Very cool.
I've got the Trent Bosch that I really like, and then I've also got the Jameson one too. I haven't used it much because I haven't been doing any real deep hollowing. But I like the Trent Bosch system pretty good.
Yeah.
If I was going to do any deep hollowing, I would probably build me a captured system like Lyle Jameson's. Rather than go buy one, I just build it.
That's what I have, Billy. Is I have something similar to the Lyle Jameson with a D-bar and a capture system for it.
Right.
And one of the things that I'm also putting in chat is I also have. When I first started, it came with a basic carbide tip, and I replaced it with the AZ Carbide little hogger tip, and it made a world of difference. It's a much better hollowing thing. It's at a 45-degree angle. It's got a little cup carbide on it, and it's so much smoother and so much less vibration, especially when you get deep inside. So I've been in pretty deep.
You know something
Yes.
else that works really good on it? That little double fluted end mill.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how I would set that up. I mean, I've been with my tool with the two fluted ball end mill. I've been a good 8 to 10 inches deep in a piece with that. So,
yeah. See, my tool setup is set up to where I can just slide them in, and I got attachments for either to accept 3/8 or 5/8. Yeah.
very cool, very cool. So I'm sure it'll work just fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's got. I mean, one of the reasons why that works so well is it's got the flutes are slanted at 45 degrees. You always
Right.
get a shear cut in there.
Yep.
Yeah,
it works
Bob, you might look into that little hogger and see if that changes the way you feel about hollowing, because it made a world of difference for me when I switched to that. It's so much easier.
What about end grain? I'm looking at the one-way termite. I've seen it used, and I'm just wondering if anybody's used that before.
I have not.
I have not.
I haven't.
Now I got to look that up.
That little hogger eats nearly anything you throw at it.
Yeah, and it's like I say, it's slanted at 45-degree angle. Oh, the termite uses a ring tool. Is that right?
It's a ring, yeah.
Right.
It's got it's a tapered. It's got a larger end and a smaller end. It's just tapered, and both
I
ends.
see
are
it.
sharp.
Okay. Yeah.
And they say what
Okay.
you do, you go in at we have the ring almost the plane of the ring is you almost vertical, and you just turn it a little bit, and it just kind of slices the wood as you go along. Only for end grain though. That's all it's good for is end grain. You know.
I see.
I've had my hands on a termite one time, and it is aggressive. And I decided not to buy one after using it once.
But I've seen the termite and the hook type cutters used, and they do a very good job. They leave a very smooth surface. If you
Yep. First thing you got to do is learn how to sharpen them. Yep.
Well, the termite comes with a little sharpening stone that you put
There you
on your
go.
router at 20,000 RPM to sharpen it. But a fellow I saw using it said he just uses a curved diamond hone and just hones it down using that curved diamond hone.
Makes sense.
But he makes his own. He made his own hook cutters from a tool steel, and you go out and try to buy those things. They're expensive.
The ring tool is, I imagine.
Not the ring tool, the hook tool.
Okay.
They're handmade, and so
they're hand forged.
Makes them expensive.
I imagine. Okay.
Hey, Dane, you want to spotlight me?
Oh, yeah. Why is it me?
I got him. There you go.
Did you make that?
That was a collaboration between Dane and I.
It works good for you?
Works great. And then I also made one of these.
Yep. Ring tool.
It's at a different angle than the one showed from that the one we were just talking about. Interesting.
This is a Norwegian version, Swedish.
Okay.
How do you approach the wood with that?
Then I'll show you one more. This is the Botten one. And this is the one you guys are probably most used to seeing.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
like
okay.
the termite. This is a 1/2 inch, and I got a 1 inch ordered that hasn't come in yet. And I turned this
Dude.
bowl last week.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's back up just a little bit. Yeah. Okay.
And I didn't sand it.
Leaves a nice finish, doesn't it? A nice.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
And everybody that tells you
What kind of
everybody
wood
that tells
you
you
turning
that
that
their
out
end
of?
grain is full of BS, because this isn't end grain, this is side grain.
Right.
It is.
So the side, it works well with side grain then.
Yep. If you present it correctly.
All right.
Yeah,
Funny
it's a
how that
different
works, eh?
technique
That was
between
done
end
with
grain
this
and
tool.
side grain.
That was done with this tool.
Like anything else, got to be a learning curve.
Yep. And
Right.
there's a guy on YouTube or on Instagram that I follow. He does a whole bowl with that, including the outside.
Yep.
Wow.
Very cool.
And he doesn't sand either.
Who is that? Who is that, Scott?
Hang on. Let me
S.
look. It's S something. You remember off the top of your head, Dane? Because I know you follow him too.
SB. I'd have to look on my Instagram.
SV something.
Right. Let me look.
So this is a good avocation point for joining a club and getting into somebody's shop in a mentor program to say, dude, I want to do some hollowing. Let's see what you got. Because you don't know what'll work for you unless you try somebody's system, or go to a symposium and try,
I got him.
Try them out.
You got it, Dane?
Yep. So it's SVARVULF.
Can you put that in the chat, Dane?
I am.
So this little bowl that I showed you, that was the first one I've done with a ring tool. It's got a 16th inch wall all the way to the bottom. So I mean,
This dude is fantastic.
Yeah, he does some awesome stuff. I probably learned more from watching him than doing it myself.
There's him, and then there's a Japanese guy. And I'd have to look for his Instagram as well. But between the two of them, you can actually learn how to use these tools by watching them.
Yep. The Japanese guy is really good at the hook tool.
I've seen him. Yeah.
Maruka.
Starts with an M. If I remember right.
Maruka or Maruko.
Yeah.
He hasn't posted in a long time.
No, he hasn't.
He also has a YouTube page. If I can find it, I'll put it on next week when I got it written down. But
very good.
The guy that he put in chat actually designs his own ring tools and has them produced by a company that you can get them here in the States. They will ship here. One of the things I've seen about the termite tool when I've watched people using them on YouTube and other places, they all say that they clog real easy because they're not big enough. The hole in them is not big enough to release the chips correctly.
Oh yes, I remember hearing about that as well. The chip clearance is
isn't
very
there.
lacking.
They're too aggressive, and there's not enough room for the clearance of the chips, and they cause issues. So I would steer away from those. If you want to use a ring tool, use a ring tool on either make your own or buy them. And actually, that crown tool I think was only it's less than $70, I believe, for the crown tools.
Right.
Sorby's got one listed for $76 plus.
Yeah, and crown's right in that same general area, depending on what size you buy. There's different sizes on the crown.
And the crown is 67.
Was that the half inch or the 1 inch?
It says 1 inch. 67. Hartfield or here. Oh, let me check here. Let me check the page. It's H Valley Tools in stock online. No, it's a half inch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought that was cheap for a 1 inch.
Yeah, Google says 1 inch, but when I go to the link, it says half inch.
Right. Yeah. The 1 inch is only like maybe $10 more. It isn't that much more.
The various sizes of termites from one way they range from 27 to 31 bucks a piece. And
Right.
that's just for the cutter. Then you got
Yep, that's just for the cutter. Yep. And then you got to make,
Right.
if you don't have a bar that accepts it, you got to make a bar that accepts it, or a handle or whatever you're
Good
going
night,
to do.
Dave. Yep.
So the one that Dane and I collaborated on, the ring tool, is actually made out of a bearing race off a bearing.
Yep.
Okay.
And it's just welded to a shaft, which is, if you know somebody that's good at TIG welding, it's not bad.
How'd you sharpen it?
With a round
conical diamond stone.
Yeah, conical diamonds. I started out with a conical diamond stone, and then I polished it with a round hone,
Okay.
round stone hone, and then the outside of it you sharpen on a diamond. So you sharpen the inside and the outside, and you sharpen the outside on a diamond hone, just like you'd use for sharpening knives. Same thing with the boughten one. You sharpen the outside of that one on a diamond hone, both inside, the outside of both the beveled angle and the straight angle, you sharpen on a diamond hone. You rarely touch the inside.
Right.
You don't, maybe every other time you do the inside. If you follow that guy that Dane put in the chat, he actually shows you how to sharpen them.
Yep. He, for the outside grind, he literally uses a iron plane holder, puts the bar in it, and then puts that on the platform to get that perfect grind on the outside of the ring.
Yep.
Pretty slick.
It's a pretty slick.
This guy is really he's good. Yep.
He even uses a continental gouge on the inside of a bowl and makes it look like a piece of glass.
Yep.
The myth about using roughing gouges or what we call roughing gouges, continental gouges, is a myth, because the bowl gouge wasn't created until sometime in the 50s. They didn't have bowl gouges till sometime in the 50s. You only had spindle gouges or continental gouges.
Continental gouges. Right. It's all about the presentation.
All about the presentation. And you watch that guy a few times use a continental gouge on the inside of a bowl, it just amazes you.
Right. Curing cuts, slicing cuts. Every cut is a slicing cut.
Yeah, it's like listening to Mark Chalet in your head as you're watching them.
Right. Yeah, sure is.
It's exactly what it reminds me of. Every time I watch you do that, that's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. All right, well, we're at the top of the hour, so we'll call this for the official meeting, demarcation point. We'll go ahead and keep the meeting open for the after hours, so if folks want to pop off, they can pop off. We'll see you next week. And, beyond that, carry on our conversation here.